Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Car Mechanic Simulator 18. I'm SoCal Thero, and today, as I had promised in the previous episode, we're going to be working on this Arial Atom over here. I'm going to do something a little different for you guys though. I noticed the videos for these tend to be pretty long. They're usually almost up there in about an hour, and I know it could get kind of boring and repetitive to watch me take apart a car and then restore everything and put it all back together. So I think what I'm going to start doing, and I'll do this for the next few episodes, let me know in the comments below what you guys think, if I should continue to do it that way or if you'd like to see the entire teardown. But I'm going to basically tear down the entire car, fix all the parts, and get everything ready, and then I'll start putting the car back together, and we'll pick up watching from there so you guys can see how the entire car comes together. But again, let me know in the comments below if that's something that you think you'd prefer to see, or if you'd prefer to see the entire thing being built. So right now down in the garage, I kind of have everything I planned on recording for the time being for vehicles go. The only thing down here that I'm probably not going to record is this Raptor, because this is the older Raptor and this is the new Ford F-150 Raptor. So instead of giving you guys two different Raptors to watch, I'm just going to probably record this one, and then hopefully by the time I'm recording it, in the background you'll see the older Raptor already done and sitting back there. And if you did watch my my bonus video with the garage footage, this is the Ford GT from the garage. I am going to be restoring it and getting rid of this ugly green color that's on it. And then also I picked up at the auction block. I don't know why you would ever do this to your Lamborghini. Oh cool, the doors even opened up correct. That's cool. I haven't even looked at this thing yet. I just got it out of the auction block, but it is a Lamborghini Revuelton. I think it's how it's pronounced. I could be pronouncing that wrong. So sorry in advance if I am, but yeah, I'm going to be restoring one of these as well that I picked up at the auction. I got it for pretty cheap too because it had a lot of miles on it, but as you can see, it's in pretty bad shape. Why you would do this to your Lamborghini, I have no idea, because they're expensive as all hell. And I'll probably do that in between like one of the Fords to kind of break up the blue oval repairs and give you guys something different too. But today we're going to work, like I said, on this Arial Atom. So I'm going to get started on the teardown on this, and I'll see you guys back when we start putting it back together. Alright guys, we are back, and just a little bit of an update too while I was off camera. I started disassembling and getting the Ford F-150 Raptor that I don't plan on recording fixed up here. Like I said, it'll probably be ready in the shop possibly before the did I forget something here? No, I didn't. Okay, it'll probably be finished before this Raptor is, the one I do plan on recording. So I had everything like done and fixed up, and I'll probably have to buy some parts for it as well. But I'm definitely changing the color. It's not staying purple. That's just that's terrible. It's different, but it's definitely not a color that came on the truck to my knowledge anyways. So we're going to continue on the Arial Atom here. So I'm going to go ahead and get into here, and we're going to get started on this thing. Most of this stuff I think I have, or I have like a pretty close, well, I should say I either have this stuff or I didn't have it, and I just pulled it off the Raptor too, because I think this car and that Raptor, although it went in real life, share a lot of parts together, or similar parts rather. I think like this is a V8, yeah. So I might have a lot of these parts. So we'll see. We'll see how it turns out here. I do have these extra parts that, yeah. See, and then there's some that I don't, but I don't want to use, since it is a car I do plan on keeping. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start buying the stuff that I want to put in it that is going to be like souped up a little bit, I guess you can say. I guess is the best way to describe it. So we're going to go through here right now. We're going to buy all the stuff that I'm going to need for this thing. At least that I can think of off the top of my head. Like I know I'll need 2 of those. I don't think there's an engine head cover in here. No. And that stuff I'm not worried about. I'll take that. If it's like a traditional V8, it probably uses that. Get some of those. think it has an ignition coil B on it. That would make sense anyways. It does have the pistons. Obviously, every car has pistons. At least to my knowledge anyways. Power steering pump. Definitely need the spark plugs. Exhaust I'm not sure on yet, so we're not going to buy that. And I did forget an alternator, so we're going to go ahead and get that too. Suspension-wise, I should have all the parts that I need. Might not totally 100% on that, but we'll see here. For now, though, we're going to... LFL... Nope, not that. Air filter cover. Where are you? There it is. For now, we're going to go ahead and start getting just the parts that I have and putting it together from up here. As you can see. So, let's see here. Fuel filter, yep. And then power steering pump. I have a nice one now. Not like the other one wasn't nice. It's just this one's more souped up. And I think that's everything from the engine bay here. I swear there's something up here I need to add. It does not make sense that there's just nothing. Like there's the cooling, and then it's just body. So there's like no brake system stuff to add at all to this car. So it's a little strange to me to not have to do that. So we're gonna just go ahead and just raise the car up now, and we'll get started on it here. From the underneath carriage, crankshaft, yep, need that. I can't put those in yet. I do have a flywheel. I do have a nice clutch plate. There we go. Oh my goodness, extreme zoom. And I have two nice pressure plates, one even better, so go with the even better one. That's cool. It'll be one less thing I'll have to buy for the Raptor over there. And this should be the same. I think I have an oil filter. Nope, I don't. I'll have to get one of those. I do have a nicer gearbox. So I know I'm starting to look a little broke on the side there too. When I first started getting ready to record this episode, I had about $500,000 roughly for projects, but I started to run low on funds because I bought the Lamborghini at the auction, and then also I bought a oh, what the hell are they called? I'm drawing a complete blank here. I bought the newer Ford F-350 that comes with this game as well as a DLC. So I do have one of those, but I don't know. Again, let me know in the comments below if that's something you'd like to see. I know there's a lot of Fords on here, and I do apologize if you're not a fan of Ford. Truth be told, I am. I grew up with Ford, so I mean, I love everything about Ford, but it's not that I don't like anything else, though. I mean, like, I have an appreciation for Chevys, Dodge, everything. Like, if it's a car that I like based on styling and whatnot, I definitely have an appreciation for it, regardless. Let's see here. Since it's a V8, we're going to need the belts too. I don't think these things are... I mean, at least in this game, I don't think they're turbocharged or anything. So a regular V8 belt should be fine. We'll need two of them too. Those are timing chains. I need a belt. Where you at? It looks like a... kind of... Well, these are serpentine belts. I think I'll need this too, so I might as well look in here now too. What I'm looking for is just... V8 parts, not overhead valves, so like this V8 here, and then serpentine belt B V8. Let's see, there we go, just in case I need that. And I did buy the starter already. There's just a regular, there it is, timing belt V8, that's what I need. I'll need one of those. Probably need the water pump pulley. I don't know. Buy a water pump just in case. Every time I do this, then it reminds me of other stuff I gotta buy too. So I got those. I need the I need the cam gears. That's another thing for a V8. Which I see V8 overhead valve. I don't see just a V8. Strange. Okay, well, we'll just get Actually, we need 2 more. We'll just get regular cam gears. Let's see and hope that that works. Another thing we're going to need is the crankshaft pulley. Yep, there we go. And then we'll continue on now. Let's see how we do before we run out of stuff again. Yeah, I might as well get these 2. The bearing caps in there. I think I have a performance one of these things, but I mean, let's be honest. It's a crankshaft bearing cap. It doesn't need to be the most fanciest thing in the world. Alright, let's get that starter on there. And I think that's going to do it for the undercarriage for now until we get more done for the engine. So let's go ahead. Oh, we're already running into great things with these with the suspension. We're missing the 2 rear axle knuckle D. There they are. Alright, let's get 2 of these put on. Truth be told, I should have had all the parts for this already because I've already restored one of these. And I sold it because I had 2. I found 2. I found this one in a junkyard, and then I found another one in a barn. So the one in the barn sold for more money, so I kept this one just for me. And then this was going to be the one that I'd put into my collection. So I should have had more of these parts ready, so I do apologize for that. I'm going to need one of those. Alright. Then, okay, cool. We'll have enough drive at. Discs? Yeah, okay, I guess I did buy some discs. Still stocked up on pads. And a brake caliper. And I should have the wheels and tires. Whoa, that's the wrong one. That's off the Raptor. So some of the parts for the Raptor, like I said, are still in here. So, like, I could throw the overly sized off-road wheel and tire on this thing, but it just look weird. Looks like we got one side done already. That's looking good. I decided to stick with the stock setup on this car because I like the way the wheel looks. It looks very similar to the real life version of it, so I just wanted to keep it that way. This is the thing we didn't have, and we're always burning through those, so we might as well we'll get a few. In case I need another one in the real near future here. I can tell already though, like some of these parts came off the older Raptor, so I'm sure when I go to finish restoring that thing, it's gonna be missing a lot of parts. I'm gonna be buying a lot of parts for it. And then what I was talking about earlier, I picked up a older, not older, but a 2013 Shelby GT500 Mustang at the junkyard. It was a little overpriced, but I could work with it, and I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna restore that as well. But again, that won't be on camera just because I already have one and it's already done. And that car, I picked it up so I could restore it and sell it. So that way, like I said, I'm usually not this low on funds, and I'll probably get even lower by the time everything's done, buying all the performance parts and whatnot. So, and then like parts that are missing like that. But we will see. Get this on. We have some of these. We have stock of those. Getting low on wheel hub bearings. We're gonna have to get some of those, it looks like. And we definitely are gonna need some brake discs in the near future too for inventory. Alright, so we just need to get this upper suspension arm, and then the front of this will be done. Oh, that should be down below. There it is. In alphabetical order, and I go up for U. That makes no sense. Oh, whoa, see, yep, that's the wrong wheel and tire package. That is not what we want. We want this one. There we go. And I know I'm not doing a star pattern. I'm sorry. It doesn't feel too authentic from that. Just force a habit just to get it done. Let's go ahead and put this in. I'll start patterning it up on this one. Put the outer tie rod in. Getting close. As far as suspension being done is concerned, we're pretty close. It's actually surprising. This car, I guess the person that made this model just couldn't get a few of the key things from the original game to fit properly, so they just went without it. Like, for instance, there's, at least from what I can tell right now, there's no drive shaft in this thing, which that's like unheard of on a car. You can't do that. Oh, and I didn't star pattern it here. I put on the wrong wheel, and then all of a sudden I got complacent there. Here we go. So star pattern is a go. There we go. So that should be everything as far as suspension is concerned on this thing. So really the only thing we got left now is the engine. And in the engine, we just gotta, I mean, we still got stuff underneath the car that we gotta do engine wise. But take care of this first. Any like, I guess there isn't. I thought I had like a performance piston ring. I think that was for a V12 engine though, not for this. Oh, we'll build the back side of this thing first. Whoops, wrong one. Got that fancy one, like I said. There you go. This is good though, because the with all these extra parts that I'm replacing with better parts, I know the Shelby Mustang I plan on just restoring and selling. It's got a V8 in it that's supercharged, so a lot of the parts I have here will go to that one too, so that's fine. It'll save me some money. Cam gear. I don't think... Oh, I do have an exhaust manifold for V8, but I don't remember if that was something that was a performance part or not. If I recall, I want to say that was something that should be in there, and it's not. Yeah, it's not at all. There's a bunch of V8s in there, but not the original V8, so I'm not going with that, I guess. So we'll have to get it from here. And then going back to what I said about the model, like, not having everything, there's, like, looking in here, there's a lot of stuff this car, now that I'm looking at it, doesn't have that it wouldn't make sense. I mean, as far as, like, real mechanics go. So, like, I'm gonna put these... Oh, I bought two when I only needed one. Oh, well. Again, towards the car I'm selling. But, like, one thing for sure, like, I don't even have... It looks like an exhaust system in this thing. At least from what I can tell, I have not seen one yet. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but again, it might just be fitment issues that the mod creator had. Because when I did this car for the well, actually the barnyard one that I sold, it kind of didn't really take a whole lot. And now that I'm looking back on it, and it's been a couple weeks since I've done it now, but now that I'm looking back on it, I'm like, you know, this thing didn't really take me that long to restore now that I think about it. And I think that was because there's a lot of stuff on here that normally you would find and it actually doesn't have. Oh, throttle. Forgot a throttle. Throttle V8. Actually, I know I'm going to do this a lot because I can never remember, but I think, yep, there is a performance one, so let's get that one. And of course, like always, when I do these big builds like this, where it's actually like something hooked up that's got well, I guess aftermarket, you could say, parts on it, I'll take it on the dyno and see what it puts out. That's what we're missing. I'm like, why can't I put the covers on? And it's because I don't have a front cover on yet. I have no belts. And now we're gonna get to all the rollers and whatnot. I don't have an engine head cover for either side. Damn. That I know is not gonna be in there, so it'll be in here. Click on that just to get me to the top of the list again. I like these because they're easy to find because they're in red. They're red in color, so they stand out in the catalog. Make it a little bit easier to find. For people that have reading challenges like me, I guess you can say. I'm more of a picture book kind of guy. I can see a color a lot better than I can writing or text. Alright, we almost got the entire top end of this motor done. And then we, like I said, we still got to get underneath it and put the holders in place for the, or the piston caps in place rather. So we can put some oil in it and take it over for paint. I know that I'm always picking this color, but I love black. It's so nice of a color. It's just a terrible color in real life to try to clean, and it gets scratches so easy. So, like in real life, I probably would never own a black car. So I guess it's best to try to just do it in a video game where I won't have to clean it. That makes any sense. Alright, so I'm gonna have to stock up on some idle roller bees too while I'm at it. So let's go ahead and lift the car up. I think everything up top is done. So while that's going on, we're gonna buy a lot of idle roller bees. There we go. Whoops, nope, get under the... There you go. Alright. Put these rod caps in. I'm gonna start getting some lag, it looks like, from buying all those idle rollers. That, and I do have a lot of these rod caps too. I already bought an oil pan because none of the cars I've seen so far have an oil pan in them, at least for me to work on. I don't think there's anything else mechanically I gotta do to this car, so let's go ahead and put some oil in it. Kind of confusing me because the V8 motors on the default game are usually in the front, yet here they're in the back. Alright, oops, we were spilling out a little bit there, making a mess on the shop floor. Let's go ahead and, no, not tune. Let's go ahead and look at the status of the car. So we need a license plate, we need all the body paneling. Inside, it looks like all you need is the steering wheel, so that's pretty nice. Oops. I don't know why too, but when I right click on the car lately, it doesn't want to pick it up. Like, it'll close itself right away. I don't know if that's a game issue or a mouse issue or what. This thing said it had steering wheel 7. Let me see what 7 is. Oh, that's 17, not 7. Where are you, steering wheel 7? Probably past you. Okay. Has that. That's pretty cool, but... I think I want to go with this. Yeah, we're going to go with this. We're going to change it up. And I'll leave that on the home screen just because I don't think I have all the body paneling I need. Alright, so we got a steering wheel in there now. Look away from it so it does its thing. Do assembly mode. I do not have an engine cover or rear bumper. I do have the right front fender. Do I have the tail light? I do have a tail light. Cool. I think these are the original parts and I had fixed them. Oh, I don't have one there though. Left side mirror, no. Front window I do have. Right side mirror I have. Okay, this is good. We got some of the parts at least. Whoops. Nope, oops. Front end I don't have. Left front fender I don't have. You have the right front fender, and I don't have the front bumper. Okay. So, we're going to go in here. We're going to look for Community Cars Body Shop. I'm going to type in Arial. Oh, wait. We'll just put AR. Not the gun, but there we go. Arial. My typing skills are not on point. So we got two different types of engine covers. So it looks like the engine cover has the exhaust to it. One has a roll bar and the other doesn't. So I'm gonna go with the roll bar just for cool points. And then there's our front bumper. There's our front end. We do need the front left fender. I think we need the headlights, so we'll get the headlights. We do need the left mirror, the left tail light. And we don't have the rear bumper, so that'll be something else we need. And we'll go with that and see what else we need there. So we have that. Yep, I didn't have the headlight. Oh, what the... Okay, I didn't have that headlight either. That's good. Front bumper. Oh, this thing is starting to come together really nicely. Alright, I still gotta buy that fender. And the wing. There we go. So let's buy the left rear fender. Alright, let's see if that works. And then let's put the tail light on. And I do have that mirror. And I think that's it. Let's see. Other than the license plate. Alright, let's put the license plate on it. Ugh. I don't think I have a license plate. Nope. Go ahead and go buy a California one because, you know, it's out the SoCal Thero. Gotta have the California plate. Do one. We won't do custom. I'll just leave it generic. And there we go. And our car is pretty much done, it looks like. Yep. Man, this thing's got a nice value to it now. Woo. Alright, let's go ahead and go get it painted. Move car to... Whoops. I always throw the cars in the parking garage. I don't know why. Maybe just because it's got a P on it. Go ahead and close up the body shop here. Let's paint this car. Well, first, does it have liveries? Add them any color. Oh, cool. Oh, that is cool. That is like the original look of... Can this change anything at all? None. So I could do that, or I could do... Will that change the color? Ah, okay, there we go. So that changes it. Oh, that's the one I want to do. So this is kind of how like the original car looked. I think we're gonna keep the saturation up, but we're gonna do like a dark green. Really dark green there. There we go. I think originally it's red, but I'm in love with the green on this. It's not much and it's very subtle, and I usually don't do a green car, so why not? Plus, I mean, I got a Ford GT sitting in there that's green too. But I do not like that green on that car. So, oh, that was loud. So we're gonna go ahead and paint that, at least in my headset. Let's move it to the dyno now. And we will see what kind of numbers we're gonna get out of this thing. It's just a V8 motor, so I'm not expecting much, but I mean, hey, it's an Arial Atom. Maybe the file does something to it to make it different, but I doubt it. We're gonna go ahead and test it. Factory engine power is 246 horsepower. Torque is 318. So we're gonna go ahead and run the dyno and see what we get. Oh wow, that is cool. We got a 61% gain in horsepower and a 57% gain in torque, so we're just under 400 horsepower, which is pretty nice, pretty stable. And a little over 499 pounds of torque is what I'm assuming that is, but I am never positive on what that actually is. But the NM there. So this thing is definitely pretty cool. Actually, we're gonna leave it in here real quick. I'm gonna move something in the garage so I can pull it out here and we can actually sit in it and whatnot. We'll see if it actually works on the right hand side here. Let's go ahead and move the Ford GT over to where that one was. I'm missing a tail light. Yep. Yeah. More shit I'll have to buy for that one. Alright, let's go grab it. It sounds like it's still running. Maybe it's cooling down in here or something. Or it's just how it sounds in that room. Alright, so we got this. Let's go ahead and get it off the ground. Oh, no, we were gonna try to sit on the other side. Actually, I don't think you can sit in this car. What? Alright, next thing. Can I take it to... Actually, I don't think... Come on, there we go. That right-click wife. Go to speed track. Let's see if... Okay, I can take it. It's just weird. You can't sit in it in the garage. So, and I guess that makes sense because I didn't have to put seats in it. It just has default seats, so it looks correct in the car. But let's see how legit it is if we are actually sitting on the right-hand side, like what we did in the R34 Skyline. Sounds good. Oh, nice. We are sitting over here. The display looks very cool. I doubt that it's gonna work correctly, but we'll see. And then, can I change cameras at all? There we go. Free flowing one. It's very empty underneath it, so very stripped out. I mean, it keeps the look, but you could definitely tell there's some minor issues with the model. So we're gonna go ahead and give it a shot here, see how fast we go. Make sure that, oh, yep, it's not gonna lock up. Oh, there it goes. Yep, just like the cab all over again. Gonna have to restart that one. So again, just like the taxi, I gotta feather the throttle. And I'm sure that, yep, the controller doesn't work, so let's give it another shot here. Oh, jeez, and we lost it. Now we gotta restore it again. Third time's a charm, come on. Nope. There's so much torque behind it. We're gonna try to get it going though. We're just gonna go with it. Oh, nope. It's dead. And so am I. Jeez. Alright, let's try that one more time. If I don't get it this time, then we'll call it good. There's just no way. And then doing this with the keyboard too doesn't make it any easier. Nope, yep, it's not gonna do it. It's just, oh, we are stuck on our side. And the wheel is clipping through the ground. Totally legit. Okay, I know I said one more time. This will be the last time. I really don't want to leave without you guys getting to see it, but every time the wheels start to squeal is why I'm letting off the throttle. At least I'm trying. Oh, it's bad. Oh, now it's going in reverse. What is it doing? Yep. Oh, that's an epic fail. Epic fail. Oh, okay. Well, it's undrivable. It's undrivable when you have a keyboard for steering and throttle. The best way to put that. I cannot do it. My driving on keyboard, if you couldn't tell, is terrible. That's why I resort to a steering wheel or a controller. I'm not gonna sit there and make you guys suffer by watching me constantly crash it. But there we go. Got the car now. It is all done. It should be in pieces because of the way I was driving it, but luckily this game doesn't register it. And I can see, like I said, this is why I could see it to where you can't sit in it in the garage, because there's no seat, technically. At least as far as the game mechanics are concerned, although physically there's one there. And it kind of sucks, but I'm glad the guy did it, because that looks so much better having the authentic seat in there instead of like a car mechanic sim seat. But guys, that's going to do it for this episode of Car Mechanic Simulator. Again, let me know down below in the comments if you'd like to see more of Car Mechanic Simulator 18 or as well, if you prefer this episode since we didn't go through the entire teardown of the model, the vehicle model. But again, guys, if you're new to my channel and you enjoy this content, please hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. Lets me know that I'm doing a good job and that you'd like to see more content from me. If you like this episode and you've already subscribed to my channel, please hit that like button down below as well. And lets me know that I would have a lot more fun recording more of these, because I do love this game and I do love being able to record and show them to you guys, if you guys are interested in it, of course. But again, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next episode of Car Mechanic Simulator 18. Take care.